What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our best beginner's guide for Echoes of Mana that just launched. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. We got a lot to cover, so let's jump into this. I'm recording from my tablet, so you're going to see me looking down occasionally because the transfer system in this game is garbage, and I also have a bunch of notes over here. So first thing we want to go over is our team, our allies, because this is probably the most important part of the game, is having the correct characters, building a strong team. First, start off the game, it will let you do a tutorial reroll, and the reroll is a guaranteed 3-star character. Characters that you want to look out for are Charlotte, which is a healer, Prime, status removal character, and Angela, who does magic DPS. Now when you're doing your 4-star reroll, because after that the game will give you a 4-star guaranteed ticket and you can reroll it until you get the desired character you want, you're going to look out for Riza, the one that I got right here. Durin is a good physical damage dealer as well, and Angela is another magic damage dealer. Now for memory gems, there are a few different ones. The memory gems are actually really hard to get. They're kind of like, I want to say, like the pay to win aspect of the game. But you have Sword from Above, the Chosen One, and Little Spirit Fae. All right, now let's go over the stats and what they mean. HP is your health. MP is the amount of mana your character can hold. STR is strength. This is the amount of physical damage your character can do. Con, which would be like constitution, this is your defense. INT is intelligence. This is for offensive magic damage dealers, so basically your magic damage. Spirit is your healing magic. This will improve your supportive magic, and I'm not 100% sure about this other part, but I believe it also increases your magic defense. That's one thing that I'm not sure of, is if magic defense is in spirit or if magic defense goes with intellect. And then finally, luck increases the likelihood that you'll have a critical hit against an enemy. Now when you are team building, one of the things that I'm gonna personally suggest is to always have a healer in your lineup. I mean, you can take a lot of characters. You can take 6 different characters, and just throwing one of them in, even if it is a sub, I think is very, very beneficial, because you always want to get the maximum amount of stars on every level. You don't want to get to a point where one of your characters dies and you miss out, and then you got to waste energy. Now, another character that you're going to want in your lineup is a ranged attacker, because you are going to come across levels, and I'm going to show you right now why, where you're going to need someone who has like a bow and arrow or something who can hit those treasure chests that are blocked by water. As you progress further in the campaign missions, additional features will unlock, and one of those features is the mana board. So if we go to quests, under training, we have all of these different dungeons where we can acquire different upgrade materials for our characters' mana boards. There's a dungeon for each different element, and I hate these loading screens. These loading screens are ridiculous. I mean, every time you go into something, it's a loading screen. It's a loading screen. One of my big suggestions is, if you are a free to play, is to complete this bingo board. Literally just follow this. This is what I've been doing. All right, now if we click in the top right corner, we have all these additional menus. The data transfer, which I said is absolutely horrible for this game. Your profile. Now this is where you can go ahead and you can change your profile to like your favorite character. So if we click like change favorite ally, we can go ahead, and these are all the characters we have unlocked. So we can just add that to our profile. And then you have things like your player ID and all this other various things, your weapon skill levels. You can go ahead and you can check and see what bonuses you will get. The more you use a specific weapon, the more XP you'll get for it. And then once you increase that level, you'll see we get like damage bonuses, normal damage, skill damage. Well, now one thing that you can do is you can change your character strategy. And this is really good if you run it on auto combat a lot. So once you are on a specific character, you're going to go down here where it says change strategy. Now right now my strategy for this character is set to damage dealer, but if we click right here, you'll see target. So we can change the target to have it be the closest enemy, the same enemy as the player, prioritize a boss, or a different enemy from the player. So you can change that. I always just have it at either the closest enemy or the same enemy as player. Then you have tactics, which can be balance, support, healer or damage dealer. This is pretty easy, I think, to kind of understand. Like if you have someone who is a DPS, I would suggest to put it to like damage dealer. If you have someone who is a healer and you want to have them strictly do healing, you could just set it to healer, and all it does is means they'll be less aggressive towards like attacking, and they'll focus more on healing and kind of staying away from the battle. Special technique, I always have that on the use. Skills, I have it on use, or you can use if MP is 50% or higher if you kind of want to save their MP, but I always have that on use. And then switch playable ally, you have it to switch or keep. So if you put it on keep, it will not switch, and if you keep it on switch, that means the computer can switch them in and out. But that is it for today, folks. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Definitely a lot to cover in this game. More videos to come. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. Peace.